Hello everybody, I hope you are doing well. Today I'm going to be discussing pink tags. So just to set the stage, how many of you guys have ever been to Target or Walmart and noticed that the female products are a little bit more expensive than the male products? This could be hygiene products, this could be a girl and boy's toy like a Barbie or a G.I. Joe comparison, anything like that. So this is, whether you've noticed it or not, this is what we like to call pink tags. So this is basically a huge problem that kind of goes unnoticed, I feel like, untalked about. And even if you have noticed it, I feel like it's just something we notice and just keep going day to day and don't really speak up about. But this does make a big impact in women's lives specifically. So according to the National Organization of Women's Foundations, the exact definition of pink tags is whenever companies specifically target women by creating pretty things that draw women in, like anything pink or purple or pretty patterns or anything vanilla or even floral smell, anything like that to target women so that they can charge them extra for it. So I'm going to give you some exact examples of how this takes place in women's lives today. So on average, women pay more, 10.1% more for deodorant than men do. They pay 13.9% more for razors than men do. They pay 48% more for shampoo than men do. That's crazy. That's crazy. They pay 16.4% more for body wash. So as you can see, these numbers do kind of vary. It just kind of depends on what the companies can get away with, I feel like. But on average, they pay 43% more for hygiene products than men do. That's a pretty big number in my opinion. This is all according to the Consumer Reports in 2024. So yes, this was last year that took place, but I feel like all of this information is definitely still relevant today. So now we're going to talk about luxury tax. Luxury tax is a bigger tax bracket that menstrual products are placed under. So menstrual products, in my opinion, should be placed under essential goods. Essential goods are grocery store items usually. Anything food, anything essential to your body are basically going to be taxed under essential goods. So that is kind of crazy that they're charged as luxury items, because especially as a woman, I don't feel like a period is luxurious at all. I feel like if men had their period, they would definitely be charged as essential goods. If not, given away as free. That is my opinion. We're going to keep going. But, so as of right now, there are no federal laws that prohibit companies from charging pink tax. There are some states that do have laws that kind of regulate it, but most of the time companies can get away with moving around these laws by creating special features on women's items that let them get away with charging them more, even though most of the time they are usually the same product for the most part. And according to ftc.gov, in the article called Investigating Pink Tax, there is the gender gap that still exists. You wouldn't think so in 2025, but it does still happen depending on what your occupation is or what state you live in. The gender gap does still exist. So the fact that women get paid less and have to pay more for things as simple as hygiene products is just mind-blowing to me. So I really want to challenge you, next time you go to the grocery store or you go to Walmart, you go anywhere, go take a look at the shampoo. Go take a look upon the difference of male and female products. Go look in the school supply section. Go look and see what a pink journal costs rather than a blue journal. This is just something I want to make you guys think about. This is something that really takes place and nobody talks about. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope y'all have a great day.